SUSD News. I'm Melinda Meza with the Stockton Unified School District. This segment is to showcase and show off the great work of our students and staff here at Stockton Unified School District. We have our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Michelle Rodriguez, with us. Thank you, Dr. Rodriguez, for being here. First of all, tell us what you're most proud of our first semester of 25-26.
So we have a saying to say what we're going to do and do what we say. And so something that's really important to me is just accountability and making sure that we do for our community, for our students and staff, what we say that we're going to do. So we started off the year talking about my first year was about stability. Next year was about consistency, and this year we really wanted to focus on exponentially improving through excellence and innovation. And so I'm super proud of the work that we've done around innovation. We really want people from the outside to look at Stockton Unified and say that is an innovative district, and we are getting ourselves there.
And students are loving the innovation.
Yeah, for sure. So we talk about passions, interests, and talents, and one thing that we try to do well is how do we align what we're innovating around what kids care about. All that is based on student input. It's knowing, hearing what students are saying is important to them, and then trying to align that program to them versus what sometimes happens in a school district where they have to fit to the school district. We're really trying to do it the opposite, where we're saying, what is it that you care about? What is it that you love? And then how do we build programming around that so that you have what you care about and you want to go to school?
And that's a lot to celebrate. I know students are speaking out. The ethnic studies courses, kind of explain to us what that is about.
Yeah, so we are really special here in that we don't have just intro to ethnic studies, but we actually have diverse ethnic groups where students can, and they don't have to be from that ethnic group, but where students can actually be part of it. So whether it's Native American, Black studies, Mexican American studies, so all these allow students to have a concentration within that, so they can learn about a specific one. But now this year, what's really incredible is we're doing these integrated courses. And so instead of having to take English 10, for example, they can take English 10 and ethnic studies.
I know I had to wait till college to have a ethnic studies history class, and we're offering it here at SUSD, which is pretty great for the students. Now, you often talk about whole child, whole family, whole community. Expand more on what that means.
Yeah, so a lot of times when you think of a school district, you think of just the academic portions of it. So trying to make sure that they are able to read, write, and do math as they should. That still is important to us, so we're still focusing on that. But we also recognize that there are other factors that actually impact that learning. So we make sure that their social emotional needs are met, that their physical needs are met, right? That if they're food insecure, that they have those supports. So how do we support the whole child so that they have all their needs met and then they can learn to their highest capacity? And then what we know is students only spend 16% of their year with us. So we think about them being in the schools all the time, but in reality, they're with their families most. And so how do you help support their families and give wraparound services, additional supports to families so that they can be successful? Because a successful family is going to support a successful student. And then we know that what's happening in our families directly impacts our community here in Stockton and any community.
That's awesome. And you know, our graduation rates are the highest they've been in history. The state dashboard shows that students are not only graduating, but they're college and career ready.
Yeah, so something that's been really important is we've grown in graduation rates in 2 years by almost 7%, which is really pretty incredible. Went from 82 to 89%. And so that's really incredible. But what we want to make sure that people know is it's not just them graduating from high school, it's also the state showing that they are prepared for college and career. And so that's gone up by 12%. And so we want to keep doing that work. We're going to keep the momentum going because we know it's not really just about graduating from high school, but it's actually being college, career, or life ready.
That's awesome. And then there's more to look forward to in this next semester. We have the Youth Cinema Project. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, so Youth Cinema Project is a really incredible thing because it really allows students to express their voice and learn how to write scripts. So what will happen is the students will write their scripts. They'll vote on which script is going to become a mini film. They then will actually produce that film. They'll have actors, they'll have directors, they will film it, and then they do all of the editing and the work behind that. And then in the end, we'll have our Oscars night. So we will have a red carpet, we will have our students at the Oscars event. People will be able to go to the screening, see our students work in action, and then students will receive their Oscars.
And a lot to look forward to in the spring. We had a great first semester of the 25-26 school year. And we want to bring up, you got the staff fired up and ready for the 35,000 plus students. Let's go ahead and give them a look at our annual staff kickoff.
Welcome back! Good morning.
More than 5,000 Stockton Unified School District staff
Hooray, Stockton Unified.
gathered at the arena in Stockton
Welcome back, Stockton Unified. Woo!
for the third annual
Happy new school year. We're excited.
25-26 staff kickoff.
I'm so excited to be here, you guys. Like, I've been waiting to see the kids.
SUSD staff gearing up to support students in the new school year.
And I could really feel the positive energy, which I know is going to go into the beginning of the school year and those 180 days.
And we will continue the staff kickoff every year to make sure staff is ready to welcome those students for the new school year. Now, community is another thing that is important to SUSD. We gathered and had a family movie night. This is where thousands of SUSD families were able to join at Banner Island Ballpark, home of Stockton Ports, and have free popcorn, free movie, and a free fireworks spectacular show.
It brings the community together.
And it's fun because we get to watch the movie.
The kids get more interacted with activities like this. Also parents, it's great to have.
Can you do more events like this? And if you do, it would be very nice and it would be very cool.
More than 1,500 families were able to join for the family movie night. Now, career technical education is a big deal at Stockton Unified. More than 5,000 students are enrolled in courses that help prepare for careers from health careers to automotive to science and much, much more. Here's a look at our CTE programs. Stockton Unified School District students are getting a head start on their future. Through Career Technical Education, or CTE, they're learning real-world skills in everything from engineering and robotics to healthcare, law, and construction.
Technical education is a series of courses that help prepare students to enter an occupation in a wide variety of different industry fields. We have 50 different CTE pathways in Stockton Unified. Automotive, like you see behind me, but also welding, construction, computer software design, web design, engineering, a whole slew of things in the medical profession.
Each pathway connects classroom learning to hands-on experience, helping students discover their interests, build confidence, and take their first big step toward a meaningful career.
Interested in photography and construction.
This year, thousands of 8th grade students got an up-close look at what is offered at SUSD high schools.
The excitement and the enthusiasm that the students have when they get into the fairgrounds and see all 50 of our CTE pathways at work, they get a chance to physically see, this is where I think I fit well.
SUSD is investing in students and investing in CTE. For example, this emergency responder course uses the same equipment that emergency responders use today.
What we want is for them to be able to know the many, many opportunities within Stockton Unified that aligns with their passions, interests, and talents.
I think it's cool, like how they show us examples of what they have at the school.
A huge event where students were able to experience the 50 pathways and possibilities firsthand.
Look around, see what you like, and go to the school you really like for their activities so you can have a career and passion.
It's all part of Stockton Unified's mission to help every student rise stronger together.
So our goal is to provide that world-class education linked to children's passions, interests, and talents.
SUSD, where students build their futures, one skill at a time. And there are more than 50 CTE pathways here at SUSD. Now, Ruby Bridges is a civil rights leader. Many schools participated in recognizing her. We take you to Commodore Skills, where students there had a walk and a rally.
Hi, welcome to Ruby Bridges Day. Good morning. Good morning, Marco.
Hundreds of students showed up.
Yep, grab a hat.
And geared up.
Grab stickers and then a pennant.
In honor of Ruby Bridges.
When she was 6 years old, they accepted her in an all-white school for kids.
At 6 years old, her bravery in attending an all-white school under hostility helped pave the way for desegregation and civil rights.
Brave like Ruby.
Step by step,
I think it's cool.
Hundreds of students at Commodore School and 17 other SUSD schools honored Ruby Bridges.
This is Ruby Bridges Walk to School Day. It was an initiative that was started in San Francisco for Ruby Bridges, and it's become a nationwide event. And we have brought it here to Commodore, and I'm really excited about it.
When we're talking about Ruby Bridges Walk to School Day, it's really about talking about community, showing that unification, showing that we are a unified and cohesive group of people that really celebrate diversity, celebrate the accomplishments of the people before us.
That's just what it's all about, is just being brave like Ruby Bridges. We want to honor her legacy as a living legend, and just knowing that coming together and having unity is what's most important.
I think that's pretty brave of her, and she's strong for that.
The students wearing purple, wearing pride, walking in unity.
It's just so exciting to see.
In Stockton, Melinda Meza.
We can walk like how Ruby Bridges did.
For the Stockton Unified School District. As we wrap up the first semester of the 25-26 school year, we celebrate the holidays. We're going to show you our annual Holiday Express, where hundreds of SUSD families receive a gift card, toys, and a family game.
More than 550 SUSD families are getting some holiday cheer. This is our annual Holiday Express. If you want to see more, come on, follow me.
It all began early with Santa's elves putting together the SUSD Holiday Express Village. Surrounded by hundreds of bags of toys for SUSD girls and boys.
We're organizing our toys that are going to be given out to our families.
550 families. The event is sponsored by the SUSD 1852 Foundation. Principals from each of our 55 schools selected 10 families that would benefit most. Each of those 550 families received a $50 gift card donated from the 1852 Foundation, a family game from SUSD Family Resource Center, and a toy donated from the SUSD Police Department.
Happy holidays!
Mrs. Claus, also known as SUSD Superintendent Dr. Michelle Rodriguez, along with Santa and helpers,
Christmas, happy holidays,
arrived at Weber Institute to begin handing out all the holiday goodies.
We want to show our families that we support them. We know this is a challenging time for some families, so 550 families are receiving all these gifts, but most importantly, they're receiving our love.
And those receiving the gifts and love were very grateful.
That's awesome. Much needed, much appreciated.
It's a blessing to have the school district get together and the staff members get together and do something for the students.
I think it's really nice because some people can't have gifts on Christmas.
Pump it up, pump it up. Adding to the cheer, Edison High School cheerleaders, as well as Stagg High School Band.
A lot of our families are living in tough times, and this was a way to support them.
So we're so happy we can do this again. It's become an annual tradition to take care of our families who are in most need.
It makes me feel real good, you know, to give presents to all these wonderful children and you know, make their holidays special.
And then you also get a doll.
And that's a wrap on another successful SUSD Holiday Express.
Feliz Navidad, señora, señor.
From all of us here at SUSD,
happy holidays!
A lot of happy SUSD families. Thank you for joining SUSD News. We leave you now with Edison High School Orchestra playing the Nutcracker.